Hey, I'm Stephanie, and welcome to my channel. This is the playlist where I unbox my many book subscription service boxes, and today we're going to be unboxing the Lit Love. So this is my May 2024 book box. Let's go ahead and see what's inside. Okay, first up, I'm seeing a throwback to the 90s with a scrunchie. And it looks like maybe it's a peach design or some sort of melon, but little watermelons. You're one in a melon. That's cute. Definitely be making use of that this summer. Keeping all this hair up and away. All right, next up, Let Your Dreams Blossom. What are you? Seed bombs? Oh, okay. So you place the plant directly in the ground, cover with a little bit of soil. You can also place it in a cup of water to break it up and then spread it over an area. This will actually work perfectly for my front yard. Cute. That's super cute. Very different. Never gotten anything like that before. Next, we've got some nude dark chocolate dates. That's pretty good. I'm really loving the treats that are included in this box. They're always very different, but they always sound amazing. All right, next. Oh, a tea. Deluxe lemonade. Hand-blended tea. I've never seen tea look like this. Like, I honestly thought this was gonna be like bath salts or something, like at first, or, like Epsom salts. Well, that will also be nice for the summer. Next up, we've got some soap, Sunshine, calendula? Apologies if I'm butchering that, if that's a commonly known word. Cute little soap bar. To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of soap bars. I feel like they just leave you really sticky, but we'll put this in the guest bath maybe. Let's keep going. Ooh, okay. Vegan magic. So we've got some squish candies. So little like fruit unicorns. That's amazing. I'm definitely gonna have to keep these in my office, otherwise my husband's gonna get into these and eat them before I have a chance. Moving on. Got some tigers. Looks like a little like bag or tote. Perfect. I can throw this in my car for next time I can't practice any self-control whatsoever and end up at Barnes & Noble. Super cute. Yeah, I'm really loving all the things that come in this box. I'm actually considering dropping one of my other ones just because this box is a little bit more expensive, but I think the quality is really great. So let's get into the books that were included this month. So my pick was Miss Morgan's Book Brigade, just because it felt a little bit different. Normally I've been picking the thrillers, just like I always pick for Book of the Month, and I'm part of a thriller book subscription, so wanted to change it up. Let's see what the book promises. 1918. As the Great War rages, Jessie Carson takes a leave of absence from the New York Public Library to work for the American Committee for Devastated France. Founded by millionaire Anne Morgan, this international group of women helps rebuild devastated French communities just miles from the front lines. Upon arrival, Jessie strives to establish something that the French have never seen: children's libraries. She turns ambulances into bookmobiles and trains the first French female librarians. Then she disappears. 1987. When aspiring writer Wendy Peterson stumbles across a passing reference to Jessie Carson while working in the archives of the New York Public Library, she becomes consumed with learning about her fate. In her obsessive research, Wendy discovers that she and the elusive librarian have more in common than their work at New York's famed library, but she has no idea that their paths will converge in surprising ways across time. Based on the extraordinary, little-known history of these women who receive the, I'm going to butcher this in French, the Croix de Guerre, Medal for Courage Under Fire, Miss Morgan's Book Brigade is a tribute to the resilience of the human spirit, the power of literature, and ultimately the courage it takes to make a change. So it definitely sounds really interesting, a little bit different than what I normally read, so very excited to get to that. Hopefully this summer, but this also kind of sounds like maybe a good fall read. And then I don't think I had any self-control this month and did end up buying a second book. But before we get to that, it does look like I have a signature plate for one of my books and then a bookmark to be added to my collection that is already probably like 4 inches thick of all my bookmarks. But let's see my other book. Oh, and then I got a book plate for the other author. So the second book, since I had no self-control, was Maya Ariel's When I Think of You. Let's see what this one promised to be about. Again, I apparently am really trying to diversify my genre reading this month. Kalia Wilson has paid her dues, but endless days spent behind the reception desk at a flashy film studio have only pushed her movie-making goals further out of reach. That is until a surprise reunion presents an opportunity that can make her career or break her heart a second time. 7 years ago, Kalia's whirlwind college romance with Danny Prescott crashed and burned. While her career has stalled, his star is on the rise. So when the hotshot director reappears, offering her a job on his next major production, it's a shock to her system. Working with Danny may reignite the passion and promise of their film school days, but trusting him again won't come as easily. Despite their complex history, the pair soon rediscover a creative synergy that breaks down their emotional walls, opening up the possibility of a true connection. But when Hollywood politics and scandal threaten to sink the production and her career, Kalia may have to risk everything to do what's right, even if it means letting go of the second chance love of a lifetime. All right, so look at me doing historical fiction and romance. I'm very proud of myself. All right, that looks like that is everything that was included. So again, this was the May 2024 Lit Love book box. I believe I do the Indulge subscription. I think they rolled out like a new coffee one that maybe I'll try out as an extra box or something just to compare and see what the difference is. But otherwise, I'm really loving giving this subscription box a try. I absolutely love that I get to pick out the books each month, even though I think it was just last month when I was the dummy and forgot that I had like added an extra book to my box and then went out to Target and ended up buying it. So had 2 copies, gave one to my sister, it all worked out okay. But I do love that I know what's coming and then it's just all the snacks and home care goods that are a surprise. But if you have any other recommendations for book boxes just like this one, I would love to hear about them, as again, I have no self-control when it comes to books and subscription services, so I would love to check it out. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in another unboxing video soon.